Hey, it's Rain. So today I'm filming a collab with...
Hi, you might know me from Tumblr, especially if you love My Chemical Romance blogs. I'm My Chemical Toxic Angel.
And what's your real name?
I'm Kristen.
There you go. So we're doing a tag we kind of made up ourselves. It's the new friend tag, but emo version.
Yeah.
So we found some questions online, just Googling, and then we also got questions from my Twitter and her Tumblr.
Yep. And thank you guys for sending in all the questions. We really appreciate it.
Let's get started. So the first question is, when and how did we first meet?
Well, it was in line at Warped Tour 2016, just randomly.
Yep.
And we didn't end up hanging out the entire day.
Yeah, she ditched me as soon as the gates
because
opened.
I found one of my other friends there, and they were too slow getting to the merch tents. And
I got her name, but then I didn't get any, like...
But she got me in one of her first...
I did.
A vlog. Like,
I'll post a clip.
Warped Tour, and I found friends!
Yep, that was me and my purple Stacy cat. Just a quick little glance, because I hate cameras.
But here you are.
Yeah.
So after we met and Warped Tour was over, we didn't talk or hang out or anything. And then I had a dog sitting job.
And I did too.
At the same house. She lives across the street.
Mm-hmm.
And so I came here to take over.
After
saw
I was
her
here for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. And we just started talking, bonding, and found out we met.
She already got me on film once.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're that one person out of thousands.
We started talking about how Warped Tour is fun and if we were going this year and stuff, and we talked about how we went last year, and then she showed me a picture of her from last year, and I was like...
And then we were almost in tears and
Yeah.
laughing our butts off on the ground about it. We're like, seriously, it's a small world in a big area. So, what was your first impression of me?
You have a pretty smile.
Thank you.
I like your smile. At Warped Tour, you like looked to the side and kind of smiled and whatever, and I was just like, oh.
Me about you, I just liked your hair and you seem really, really friendly. That's what attracts me to people.
I try, even though I'm super shy.
Yeah.
What's your middle name?
Nicole, what's yours?
Lynn.
If you could go anywhere on earth, where would it be and why?
London, because I like British people.
London, or I'd either go to London or I'd go to Los Angeles.
Oh yes, I want to live in Los Angeles.
Oh yeah, please.
It's where the YouTubers live. If we were out together, where would we eat?
Taco Bell. What was your first concert?
Black Veil Brides in 2014. What was yours?
It was the Black Veil Brides on the Church of the Wild Ones tour in 2013.
What annoys you the most?
Oh, I could write a book on it. See, this whole book, there's a lot of reasons. Corey Taylor's You're Making Me Hate You. Read it and you'll find a lot of the things that annoy me. So what annoys you?
People. A lot of people. There are only a few certain people that don't annoy me. You're one of them.
Yeah, and you're one of them that don't annoy me? Tea or coffee?
Coffee, all the way.
Yes, coffee all the way.
I do like tea though, sometimes.
Yeah, tea is good, but coffee's a lot better.
Can you curl your tongue?
Yes. Can you?
No.
What was the best concert you ever been to?
I don't know if it counts because it was like a big festival, but as it is at Warped Tour, amazing.
I've got to say, hands down, it was Slipknot and Marilyn Manson and a Mice and Men this last summer. It was the best thing ever.
Would you watch a chick flick, action, comedy, or horror movie?
Horror movie.
Me too.
What was the last concert you went to?
Austin Jones in December.
I went to go see Korn and Rob Zombie, August 6th. It was awesome. Would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? This one's actually really easy for me because I really freaking hate bees.
Me too.
I run away. I would rather
I'm so scared
be covered in food and be being chased by a big bear than deal with a bee.
Bears are cute anyway. I like bears.
Yeah, I'd rather. Anything but bees, please. Thank you.
Do you always smile for pictures?
No.
You're too emo for that. I smile because I like smiling because I had braces for like 3 years, so I show off my teeth now.
What's your favorite movie?
It's hard to choose one, but I really like A Walk to Remember, Warm Bodies, and Zombieland.
Those are all awesome movies.
What's yours?
My favorite movie is Twister. It has been my favorite movie since I was like 3 years old. And it still is my favorite movie.
Consistency.
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie soundtrack?
Ooh, this gets hard. There's so many great ones. I actually really like the Twister one because there's a lot of Van Halen in it. But I also really like Suicide Squad, Avengers.
Oh, yeah. I really like the soundtrack for Juno. If you haven't seen that movie, you should. It's amazing.
Good.
The soundtrack in that, I don't know who sang those songs, but her voice is so beautiful. I love that soundtrack.
Were you named after anyone? If so, who?
Have you ever seen Star Trek? There was an android named Raina. That's me. What about you?
And me, my middle name's Nicole after Nikki Sixx. Yep, born and raised with rock and roll involved.
What is one band you've never seen live but always wanted to?
My Chemical Romance. I would die. I would literally do anything, and I do mean anything. Okay, what was the last book you read?
I can't even remember. What about you?
Me, it's a bunch of Corey Taylor books.
Okay.
Because his writing's pretty interesting. And it's so relatable, to be honest.
I need to get his books. I don't really own many books.
I've got all of them.
Which band or artist do you own the most albums by?
Well, I have to say Marilyn Manson because he's the only one out with 9 albums. It would have been 10, but as some of you might know, Say 10 did not get released on Valentine's Day. And I'm #pissed.
I think Say We Can Fly. I have every single one of his albums. I love him.
What do you dip your chicken nugget in?
Nothing.
Nothing. Well, me, I go with like barbecue. I love barbecue. But hey,
Chicken nuggets are already so perfect. They don't need a sauce at all. Like, they're just themselves.
they are good, but better with sauce. Who have you seen the most live?
I guess Austin Jones. He's the only person I've seen more than once. I've seen him twice.
I've seen Black Veil Brides 5 times.
What's your favorite quote or song lyric?
Okay, it's Marilyn Manson again. It's enjoy your faults. That's what separates you from the rest of the world, and that's what makes you special.
Mine is a quote by Demi Lovato because she's been one of my favorite people for like 7 years. And it's, I have come to realize that just making yourself happy is the most important. Never be ashamed of what you feel. You have the right to feel any emotion that you want and do what makes you happy. And that's my life motto. I love that so much, and that keeps me going.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
If you could master one skill you currently don't have right now, what would it be and why?
Probably playing the guitar because I can't play the guitar and I would really like to.
Oh, for me, to be less socially awkward because
That right there.
yeah,
She's socially awkward.
Online.
Socially awkward. We both are.
Yeah, in real life, I'm pretty awkward. Or even being able to talk on the phone.
Exactly. Oh,
Making my own phone calls
Yeah.
to like companies and
don't even get me
the
started.
worst. Or being on videos.
If you could have one superpower, what would it be and how would you use it?
Invisibility.
Me too.
Because I already try to hide in a corner somewhere, might as well just make it easier and more possible. And plus I could sneak into concerts
True.
and get to the front.
You would sneak in.
Sneak backstage.
Mhm.
Oh, I got a story about that for later. What makes you the happiest?
Music.
Yes, music.
There's nothing else
Yes.
to say. Just music.
It's always there for me when nobody else is.
How would you survive a zombie apocalypse?
Well, I have a list on my phone, but that would take a while.
Well, my dad is big with guns. He loves guns.
Yes.
He has a gun safe, so I would just use all the guns in there.
Yeah.
And we
So
have like a pretty nice house, so we could hide in
It's
there.
like, yeah, I would use
Like
probably
zombies
guns,
couldn't get in. If we board up the windows, we have a really nice door that you can't break. So
As long as you know how to shoot, and I know how to shoot, so I'm safe, so. What's your favorite holiday and why?
Halloween.
Yes,
because
Halloween.
scary things and
Yes, Halloween.
black and orange. I love orange a lot.
Yes, Halloween.
What musician would you like to hang out with for a day?
Well, I have to go with Frank Iero because, like, I feel like me and him would actually pretty much get along.
Mhm.
What musician would you like to hang out with for a day?
I really like Melanie Martinez. I think it would be cool to hang out with her. Maybe she could teach me how to do the space bun thing because I can't.
If it were possible, would you own a pet dinosaur?
Yes.
If so, which one?
The little mini Sheldon, like I'll put a picture right here. Do you remember him? He's so cute. I want him.
Me? I would own a baby T-Rex, like a miniature one.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be so cute.
So we're both going with mini dinos, not big ones.
like miniature little cute ones where it can't totally
Like
eat
one that
me.
can just fit in your hand.
To where if it did bite me, it wouldn't kill me.
Yeah. What's the craziest thing you've ever done? This is the question that she's most excited about.
Backstage. Tour buses. Let me get started.